Hello and welcome back to Life with Danny Duncan. Thank you so much for tuning in. As usual, I am sitting in my rental at time of recording and I'm a sweaty mess. If you have been listening to prior episodes, you'll know that I have no aircon and no fans, and I am not from the Gold Coast. I'm from Melbourne. It is cold and I like cold. This is too hot. But anyway, we're here with an epic guest today. The fitness industry is louder than ever at the moment. You scroll for 5 minutes and you'll see that the only way to lose fat is this way. Don't eat this, train like this, buy this supplement. And the best part is half of it actually contradicts the other half. And it's not even all of it. Some of it's actually just ignorance, some of it's marketing, and some of it's actually just manipulation. Today's guest is someone who's built a serious following in the physique space, but isn't afraid to say when something is bullshit. So Diren is here. We're going to talk the nonsense in the industry, why it exists, how Diren navigates it, and what life is like becoming a dad, and how it's shifted how he coaches, sells, and show up. So welcome, Diren.
How you doing? You all right?
Good. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah. The intro that was a good intro. The physique bit. I don't know if I agree with the physique bit. I haven't built shit from a good physique.
Well, not from your physique, but from the physique space.
Yeah. I get it.
Well, I might have had a little help from a little friend doing that one. So
yeah. I'm sure. I know it's all good though. I know when you send me a message saying, "Hey, can you send me like a bio that you like or something?" I'm just like, I always find it weird when people, not when people ask for a bio, but like when people give or talk about their bio to other people. I'm always a bit like, it's kind of weird, isn't it? You're kind of like boasting yourself in a weird way. Yeah, UK's this, that. I'm just like, if someone doesn't know what you're doing already, you're definitely not doing it good enough. You know?
I agree. I actually hate writing a bio as well. I just feel a bit awkward,
Yeah, no, but it's all good though. It's all good. You got to give people what they want, or hopefully it's what they want,
Hopefully that's what they want. Well, as I said off air, I've been following you for years and years and years. Chris and I have. We find you hilarious to start with. Love a bit of a giggle.
I appreciate it. Thank you. It's been a journey for sure. For sure.
Yeah, you've done some super cool things.
Done some real cool things. It feels like years ago now, to be honest, like when we started the fitness industry with all that kind of content stuff back in 2018, I think started 2018. Yeah, 2018 when me and James Smith were kind of making videos in a gym in Sydney.
Yeah.
And then kind of just took off.
Yeah.
And then did whatever, really.
Totally. I remember, Harper was born in 2018, so that's definitely probably when I started following you. But I remember all like the Need Up 24, is that what it's called? Need Up 24, like all that stuff.
Need Up 24/7. Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff. No, it's cool. No, I think when you can combine education with humor, I think you've nailed it, right? Like making people laugh, educating.
I think so too. I just think, I think that should be the case if you are that person though. I just don't think you should force it personally, because I just think it comes across, it just doesn't come across well, I think anyway. I think whatever you see with me, and if you ever meet me in person, anyone that would usually know that I'm the same person. And if I'm not, then I just feel like there's an issue. But sometimes when people are just not funny at all, because to be funny, and I'm not even saying I'm funny, I'm just being myself, right?
Yeah.
But to be like funny, or for someone that is funny, it takes a lot of courage to say dumb shit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So when people act it, you can tell with their body language and their tone of voice that it's not coming with chest. So therefore, it's not them. And then when they put it on socials along with cringy fucking fitness content, like, oh, did you know that if you eat this piece of broccoli, I'm like, well, yeah, cool, but like that's not you.
No.
I love your accent, by the way. I wasn't taking the piss out of your accent.
Oh, was that supposed to be my accent?
No. Someone else's.
No, it's also like the fact that you keep a straight face though, I just like, that's when you laugh, because you're keeping this straight face and everyone else is like, but then you actually like listening to you actually listen to the content then, right? Because I think when people either, like you said, try and be funny, it's not funny, it's cringe, and you just want to crawl into a shell. But then also when content's delivered, I feel like there's so many people that want to deliver good content, they've got such good stuff to say, but it's just boring. And then you're not going to watch it.
But don't you think like fitness is boring though?
Yeah. It's very boring. I say it all the
Everyone's
time.
just
It's
saying
not
this.
sexy.
No, I just think everyone's just saying the same shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think back before like 2018, obviously there wasn't 8,000 fucking personal trainers trying to be James
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah.
So, you know, or Adam Sullivan or whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But like, but now because it's so saturated and people are getting literally the same fucking
Mm.
message from every
Yeah.
individual,
Yeah.
people just regurgitating
Yeah.
each other. It really does start to make it a little bit boring, and it's just like
Yeah.
too much information out there. So
Mm.
I don't know where it's going. I don't know. I'm just like, I love fitness and I love coaching and I love people. I love
Yeah.
communities. I love
Yeah.
people. So,
Yeah.
which is why I love coaching.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes days where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be part of this.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm just
I'm a
like,
bit the same. I'm a very raw, honest person. I'm very down to earth, grounded. I will say it how it is. I'll make a fool of myself and just I'm very like, I'm very different to a lot of the people in the industry. Like I don't wear makeup. I don't have a morning routine. Like my morning routine is get up, get dressed and walk out the door. Like,
yeah.
that's my morning routine. I don't take
Yeah, you got
supplements.
kids.
I've got literally, I don't have fucking time to have a morning routine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I don't, this doesn't sound great. Sometimes I don't shower till like 10 p.m. at night. Like I'm not that. So then I feel like as well, when it's not that curated, people don't see that beauty of it. It also becomes like, oh, like, what are we aspiring to be like? And it's like, well, just aspire to be like just be
Mm,
you, but I just
I
feel
know.
like,
It's hard though.
yeah,
It's hard to be you. It's hard to be you when you're to be you and to be real, like, again, this word has been thrown around a bazillion times, like authentic or whatever you want to call it.
mm, yeah,
Is like to be you, you need to know who you are, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
unfortunately, majority of the people that are in places or in industries that are quite surface level,
mm,
it's very hard to find out who you are if you've never been through any level of struggle, adversity,
100%.
you know. So when people ask me like, oh, what makes you, I was like, my family has built my character and taught me
Mm,
to be loyal, respectful, and all the things that kids should learn from an early age. But then my location and where I lived and where I went to school and sports I
mm,
played would have molded me in a way to challenge myself to see who the fuck I am.
yeah,
So when people are like, it's becoming boring, everyone's saying the same thing, and it's hard to be yourself. It's hard to be yourself is because you haven't been through shit. Like you're saying
mm,
you're very comfortable with being yourself. You're telling me you had fucking cancer.
yeah,
You're telling me you've been through some fucking shit. You're telling me that you've struggled, you know? And
yeah,
that struggle has created some form of it's created a character, a personality. Like if you're fighting cancer, who the fuck cares about what people say about you online?
oh.
You got bigger problems. You got bigger problems,
And also,
you know?
who cares
So
about what you look like? This is the other thing. Like, I don't like, through that, if that goes away as well, like, I don't care what I look like. This isn't about what I look like anymore. This is about how I get fucking through this, and thrive and survive.
and 100%. So I think to be yourself, it's not easy,
Mm,
you know?
yeah.
And this isn't me like, if you're not confident being yourself, like you should
Mm,
just honestly just put yourself out there more, create more challenges, whether it's physical, whether it's
yeah.
mental, whether it's
Yeah.
meeting new people, whatever it is, you just need to really put yourself out there to learn who you are, you
Yeah.
know?
I think as well that comes with age, right? Like as you get older, like all these 25-year-old influencers out there, fitness influencers trying to inspire people. And, you've got us 40-year-old mums over here going, sweetheart.
Yeah.
That's cute. But
It it is, it's hard. It's hard for like, look, and I'm not even trying to. I'll never judge anyone's like struggles, right?
mm,
I understand that 25-year-olds would have struggles, and I understand, of course, 40-year-old mums will have struggles, yeah. But
mm,
the struggles like 25-year-olds are going, seeing or experiencing are just when you compare it to say a 4-year-old mum with 2 or 3 kids, it's just
mm.
you cannot compare, but they only realize that their problems at 25 wasn't a problem till later on, and you're like, "Holy
I know.
fucking shit. I wish I
Yeah,
fucking knew that," you know?
I
So
know.
I get both, but it's just
Yeah.
You know, you can't
Yeah.
focus on the problem so much. You just need to crack on.
Totally, absolutely, and this is what I love about you as well, like, you've definitely it's the things you've done and the places you've been and things you've pushed through, it's really inspiring. So, I'm gonna do a couple of okay, I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna say a few things, and I want you to tell
Mhm.
me, are they harmless, are they misleading, or are they just complete bullshit? Alright?
Can I elaborate on my thought though, or is
Yeah, of
that to say
course.
one word?
No, no,
Okay,
no,
cool.
say
All
no,
right,
no,
cool.
no. Elaborate, elaborate.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Okay.
okay, 8-week transformations.
They're good for the right person because what I've realized is like when it comes to coaching, and I've done multiple programs. I've done from
Mm,
12 weeks to 1 year to six
mm,
months to like all of that, 4 weeks. I've
yeah,
even done a 3 week challenge, you know. So
yeah,
what I've realized most is that when it comes to individuals that have struggled with weight loss, fat loss, or any sort of like progression they want to make, is when you periodize it in a short amount of time, or you
mm,
give a solid amount of time, a specific amount of time, they
mm,
tend to perform better in that period
mhm,
instead of not giving them a end point, is what I've
yeah,
noticed. So
yeah, good point.
8 weeks, I think, is completely fine. I think 8 weeks is enough time to build a foundation for, I
Mm,
think, any form of habit, like whether it's
yep,
fitness or anything else. But I think after doing that, it's also important to take a little break from whatever you're doing, whether it's a week or so, to see if
mhm,
those habits have actually built in
yeah,
to your lifestyle, and then go at it again with either potentially the same thing, because for some people it takes a long time, or you do something else after that to keep building and put on top of what you've already learned. So I think they're
yeah,
good, but I also think it could be bad for the wrong person. It just depends on the
yeah.
personality type, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you see a lot of people, like, they do the 8 weeks and, like, I see this, it says so often, like, "Completed my 8 weeks, lost 6 kilos, now I can have a burger." And it's like, A, you probably could have had a burger during that 8 weeks because, that's called balance. But
Exactly.
also, if that's the mindset, like, "I'm doing this 8 weeks and then now it's time," like,
Yeah.
you've missed the kind of point, right?
Yeah, they're always gonna, with that sort of mentality, they're always gonna struggle. And look, I'm not gonna sit here and say like I'm perfect. I have these moments where like I had a few competitions this year, like grappling competitions, and now
Yeah.
I've took like a couple weeks where I've kind of just been eating whatever. Like I've been eating good, but like in the evening I'll have a bit of chocolate, a bit more
Yeah.
chocolate. I wouldn't really focus on my calorie count so much.
Mm.
But I know summer's coming. So I'm like, you know what? For me to dial down a little bit and like, skim the uh, get rid of a bit of body fat, drop a kilo or so of body
Mm.
fat. Like I'm like, let me dial in from
Yeah.
Monday for 12 weeks before summer. So when summer does come through, I can just enjoy my summer and not really stress
Yeah.
about it.
Totally.
But I
Yeah.
won't do anything aggressive. I'll still have my
Yeah.
burger. I'll still do what I need to do.
Yeah.
But I just need to dial in a little bit to
Yeah.
stay focused with what I need to do. So
Yeah.
I think they're good. I think they're good.
But yeah, I think that's, it kinda goes back to what you were saying before though, like, it's actually not complicated, really, and it's
No.
not it is boring because, like, it is not complicated, and, like, you just said then, like, yeah, you will have a burger and you will do this, and, like, me too, like, I'm pretty lean at the moment. If I wanted to get a bit leaner, I probably could, but I'm kinda happy, how I am. I'm having my chocky at night, like, I'll have we'll have a burger or a pizza on a weekend, but like you said, like, if I wanted to dial in, it's not drastic, and I think people think they always have to make these drastic changes to see big changes, right? But it's actually not that complicated.
Just being patient,
Yeah.
which is what we're not, humans are not good at.
No, not good at all.
That's the issue.
Um, Cold plunges.
You know what? I think they're great.
You like a cold plunge?
I didn't until recently, to be honest, and I'll tell you
Okay.
why. Yeah, the cold plunge, yeah, fuck all that recovery shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about that. Like, in the sense of like, oh, speed that recovery. If your brain is telling you it's speeding that recovery, then cool, it probably is, because
Yeah.
placebo effect, and
Yeah.
like mentally, when you tell yourself something's going to do this, I just think it really does do that personally, right?
100%. 100%.
So if you think, oh, I'm doing a cold plunge today, I'm going to feel better after, then you're
Mm.
probably going to feel better after. Or
Mhm.
even like, oh, I feel like I'm getting sick. You're probably going to get sick because you're literally telling yourself, like, you're literally telling
Totally.
your brain to drop your immune system.
Mm.
So
100%.
like
I agree.
cold plunges, I never used to banter them. I always thought they were okay and fine, but I
Yeah.
just thought it's not the cold plunges, it's the people that do them
Mm.
and that claim this crazy fucking shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I always used to banter and be like, listen, man, my family suffered enough. I don't need to suffer with a cold fucking plunge, bruv. I'll jump in a hot shower, you know?
Totally.
So, but like recently, when I've been doing lots of like, after like a JIT session or a gym session, like today I'm gonna go do, I've got a quick gym session after this, and I'll probably jump in the sauna for 10 minutes and do a quick cold plunge, boom, in and
Mm.
out, then get the hell out. And then what it helped me is it just felt good mentally.
Yeah, I agree.
A
Yeah.
tiny little challenge, you know? And if I'm being honest, me and James Smith did the coldest plunge in the fucking world, I think. We were in Dubai a few months ago, last
Dubai.
year, for Dubai Active, and,
Yeah.
there's a fella called Iman Gadzi. Have you ever heard of him?
No. No.
Iman Gadzi, YouTuber. He's a very big
Okay.
YouTuber, like a business coach.
Yeah.
And he invited us to, a Russian banya.
Okay.
And
Very
where
cool.
like the Russians do like this crazy little sauna session with like an ice plunge.
Yeah.
And we did like a plunge with someone basically assisting us and guiding us through it. I'm talking there's blocks of ice in there. And I was in there for a good 5 to 6 minutes, yeah.
Oh.
It was very cold. Everything was shutting down. I had to get carried out. But I swear to God, yeah, I had like a psychedelic trip in that bitch. Swear. So like
Oh,
my brain it took me somewhere else. And I was
yeah.
like, this feels like I've just done 3 grams of mushrooms, bruv.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, holy fucking shit, this is crazy. But it wasn't like a normal, it was the whole build up. It was the whole
Yeah.
build up. It was everything that
Yeah.
was happening.
Yeah.
And then took us back into the sauna. We're shaking. I'm
Yeah.
checking if Smith's alive. You know, we're shaking.
Checking everything's still there.
And then the Russians that work there, they're slowly reheating your body up with like their Russian way, with hitting you with like hot leaves and everything. It was pretty
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
It was unreal. It was unreal. So
Yeah.
since then, I've just been
Yeah.
doing little dips of cold plunges and
Yeah.
whatnot. And I kind of just tap into that almost like where you would kind of dial into if you were to meditate, you know?
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
just kind of brings you back, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I like it for that reason. I like them.
Yeah.
I think they're really
Yeah.
cool. I think they're
So for me, I do like a cold plunge, and then I like it for kind of similar to what you said, but I like it for the mindset thing. You know, I also do a cold shower. I love it because it's just like that. I like putting myself in situations that are hard. Now I have this little saying, like you can do hard things, and for me, it's like putting myself into a situation that's hard, and it reminds me that I am capable of doing shit. You know, like I can do this, and
Yeah,
it's hard. So I like it for
sure.
that, and it makes me feel good afterwards. I'm like, I feel empowered, you know? But then this research came out, how it's so bad for women's hormones and women shouldn't be doing cold plunges. And I think it goes back to that whole, well, it's like there's so much noise out there, and it's like, but I enjoy it. So if I enjoy it, you know,
Yeah, I mean, all that research stuff, like your ancestors that made it here, they've went through a lot more than a cold fucking plunge.
totally. We're
So
okay. Well, it's also like people told me, like, now I'm 40, am I going to stop running because of my cortisol levels? And I was like, what? No, it's not happening.
what I find is the people that usually react like that, and I've got no data to prove this. I've got
Mm,
no data to prove this.
mm,
I pick up waves and patterns of events and people, which is why I
mm.
think I'm good at content or making videos, because I kind of know
Yeah.
what I can tap into depending on what's
Yeah.
happening. And I
Yeah.
feel like I'm pretty good at reading people, which is why I'm good with people. And after years of coaching, you really learn how to communicate better, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and years of traveling and all of that shit put together.
Yeah.
So
Life experience.
what exactly? And what I find is that people that usually react like that,
Mm.
to like, oh, there's new research that shows da, da, da. There's da, 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 says this. There's da, 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 says this. They're usually the people that don't calculate other things. And what I mean by that is someone would say that about a cold plunge and be like, it's not good for your hormones. But on a Saturday, she'll do a line off the
Yeah.
back of someone's ass, you know,
Totally.
or she'll take 3 bottles of wine down and be like, won't even
Totally.
think about that being bad for your hormones, but like
Totally.
jumping in an ice bath is. I always find that those people that really react like that are those individuals that go to those extremes. So
Totally.
I just find it funny. I just think balance with everything. You just gotta like,
Yeah. Totally. And if it works for you, it works for you, right? Like, I think, is that, the other thing people have been saying, oh, women shouldn't train fasted. Sorry, that was the wrong way around. Train fasted.
Yeah.
And I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, Diren, because I've got 4 kids. I'm not fucking eating at 4:30 in the morning to train, like.
Yeah. Nah, I
Not
feel
happening.
you. I get it.
You'll love this one. Influencers selling supplements they may or may not actually use.
I think supplements, yeah. Why are supplements there? They're to supplement something that's kind of missing, right, throughout your day. Yeah. So unless it's the usual shit that we use, that's where it's like protein, creatine, magnesium, potassium, all of that stuff, multivitamins. I don't think there's any harm in that. What there is in harm is giving a false message.
Yeah.
And making false promises. So I got offered loads of brand deals, like back in the day in the UK. I didn't take on any. And I think that helped like my personal brand probably. And for people that bought into my coaching more, they probably trusted me more. But what I find that influencers do that, and kind of, especially influencers that fitness influencers or claim they're coaches, usually the ones pushing those things extremely hard are individuals that are not actually good at coaching and try to supplement their fucking value by selling a product. So I think it should be an add-on. So for example, if I was to like, yo guys, look, listen, if you do this, and this, you're probably going to get this outcome. But if you're a mum of 3, a mum of 2 that's struggling to get enough calories in and to hit your protein target for the day, I would recommend this protein shake. Will help it boost it up for you. Like that, I've got no problem with.
Totally.
But the ones anyway, the ones that are really just like taking things to a next level is just fucking wild.
I started using this collagen last week and look at my wrinkles have suddenly disappeared.
Yeah, that's wild. But I think I probably don't even get that in my algorithms, but I know a lot of women do.
Yeah. Well, of course, because especially prying on vulnerable, especially mums, especially, we get to my age as well and everyone's looking at themselves. And unfortunately, I don't know how we've still got this physical, external beauty standard that we go for, but it's still there, unfortunately. And even more now as well, right?
And the truth is, if you're really fat and you're getting older, you're quite vulnerable.
100%.
And the algorithms that attack you on that shit.
Totally, yeah.
So it's important not to get sucked into that. Like,
it's hard though, isn't it?
Really,
it
is hard. It's why I think it's just so important for women, especially with hormones, with your cycle, all of that stuff. It's important to follow the right people, and it's important to get rid of the individuals that make you feel like that. You can still be like overweight and somewhat healthy. You just have to follow the right people. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. What do you reckon the biggest lie is out there that actually harms people?
I think the biggest lie out there, personally, is telling someone that they can do it.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But hear me out.
Okay.
Let's give context on this.
Okay.
Don't you think, in general, there's a culture now where people tell people that they can achieve that thing that they say the other person wants to achieve in such an unrealistic manner with no background in whatever it is they want to achieve? Let me give an example. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Let me give an example. Do you think I could go to the Olympics right now?
No.
As a judoka, a judo athlete? Yeah?
Well, probably not. But
okay,
I hear you.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm okay. I'm average as fuck. Like I have got a sporting background. I'm decent, but I'm not going to the Olympics.
Yeah.
And when there's people telling those individuals, friends and family, that you can do that, man, I'm like, bruv, that is damaging. That's the biggest fucking damage. You're ruining that person's future. So, and what I mean by that, another example, like I've got a son. I'm going to be real with my son. When he's older, if he says, Dad, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to look at him and be like, I'll be honest, son, you ain't got the athleticism right now.
Yeah.
Like what you're saying is not possible at this very moment.
Yeah.
If I told you this right now, I'll be lying to you. I'll be creating damage for you. And then you're going to be very fucking disappointed because daddy said that I can do it.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think close friends and family are the same. So when individuals are selling, say, courses online or selling a dream to individuals, right?
Yeah.
And they're going, hey, buddy, you can achieve this.
Yeah.
You send me $12,000 and I'll show
Yeah.
you every step of the way. And you're looking at the person and going, big man, this guy
Yeah.
can barely fucking talk to a woman at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
He's nowhere near the level of success you're promising this person.
Yeah.
This motherfucker needs to go out into the world and learn some fucking shit before he
Yeah.
can achieve what you're promising him. So
Yeah.
when I'm talking about like, you can do this, I'm like, look, of course you can achieve anything, yeah, but you need to be realistic. You need to have I don't even say a good system. You just sometimes like there's my group of friends, I fucking love them. They're legends, especially the lads groups. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, one of the boys will message something in there and it all comes from love. And they
Yeah.
know it does. Because when your friends, when you know you have genuine friends, not fucking snaky ones,
Yeah.
there's no like spiteful energy, there's no hatred. We
Mm.
really want each other to do well. And it's hard to find friends like that, it really is, you know? And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I did find it difficult actually when I was living in Australia to find a group like that. You know, it was hard, you know,
Yeah.
especially with the whole fucking tall poppy syndrome BS. Like I was
Oh
just
my
like this
God.
fuck.
Don't
Yeah,
even
I
over
couldn't.
here.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
Bad.
quite difficult. But like say like my group of friends, if I was to put something in that group and be like, yo, boys, one of my friends would be like, hey, Diren, are you some sort of fucking idiot, bruv? They'll be like, you're not gonna do that. Like it's not possible to do it like that. Why don't you do this and this instead? And then think about that, you know, instead of giving that false hope.
Hyping you up. Yeah.
Yeah, like but when they hype you up, you know it's the perfect place to hype you up, and you know it's oh shit, if they're saying that, it's legit. It's time to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Totally.
like again, what I mean by that is I'm not saying people can't achieve their dreams 1000 fucking percent.
Yeah.
I just think one of the biggest damage causes in general is people telling them that they can do it when it's just some sort of it's not reality. You know?
I think that
so.
the harm comes from that, I think, as well. I don't know how you feel about this, but like I do them a little bit because I feel like you have to at some point, but before and after photos, right? I have a problem with them because I feel like, people go, you can achieve this too. Look what blah, blah did. And it's like, but you don't know what their life's like. You don't know what their day's like. If they've got kids, you know what they're, they might be freaking working from 6 till 8. They might have 3 kids, like, and then when people don't achieve that, then that's where they don't do anything, right? And they say, well, I can't do it, so it's not possible for me, so I'm not going to do it.
No, I guess you just have to give them context with that stuff, but also at the same time, like with what I said as well, some people, it's actually good that I just thought this as well. Depending on the personality, some people need to be told, like, hey, you can't fucking do that, shut up.
Yeah.
You're not talented enough to do that right now, mate.
Yeah.
Shut up. But then on the other hand, it's usually the really talented people that really can achieve it that don't hear it enough.
Don't hear it enough, yeah, for sure.
And then the people that don't really deserve it or really unrealistic hear it too much. And they get to that point because they've got shit fucking friends and family.
Yeah.
And that tell them
like, you're a dad now as well, but like, I feel like I've seen this. So I used to be a ballet dancer back in the day, right? And I used to see this. I've had a million lives.
You say belly dancer or ballet?
Ballet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this belly ain't doing anything.
Yeah.
This belly's not doing anything. No, ballet dancer. And I feel like I saw it a lot back then with like parents wanting their kids to be a ballet dancer, right? But like not having the physique or the like right mindset, and it's like giving them false hope, like, no, this is not the right thing for you. And I think that happens a lot with kids and even sports. I get it, you want your kid to be the next basketball, or I know you get it, but it's just, and I think maybe that then sets them up for a life of that, whereas rather than finding their niche, finding what's right for them, I always say, like, people go, I want a body like hers, but you've got bigger hips than her and you've got bigger tits and like, that's not possible for you, and I'm more than happy for someone to be like, I want to run a marathon. Cool. It's not going to happen this year, like, let's aim for 10Ks, but no, I agree. I like it. I think that's a good answer.
The parents thing is a good point. I think that's like, I wish I didn't play football. I wish I did another sport.
Yeah.
I think I would have definitely been more successful at some sort of, without a team, martial arts sport, I probably would have been more successful, I reckon,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But
We can
that comes with education and experience, so
totally. We're definitely a different generation of parents now as well. Like, I feel like we, like, do that now though. Like, for example, I mean, I loved my ballet time in ballet, but I also think I probably would have been better off doing, like, something like tennis or, you know,
yeah,
something more sporty and athletic. But, whatever. We learn and now we
exactly.
change
Pass it
that.
on.
Pass it on, exactly. If someone scrolls your industry feed for 30 seconds, how much of it is actually useful? Like, give me a percentage.
Is the feed saying facts or is the feed talking shit? Do you
Just
know?
in general. Just, if someone's scrolling a feed, like, they're into fitness, they wanna do that, like, how much of it is actually useful, do you reckon?
I think all of it's useful if it's actually applied.
Yeah. Interesting. Good point. Good point.
Any diet, any diet, any diet requires discipline. Any diet
Yeah.
requires consistency, even if it's low carb or no carb. I don't agree with them. I don't
Yeah.
agree with them, but if you stick to it, there's something positive going to happen because if you are probably
Yeah.
doing a low carb diet, you're most
Yeah.
likely overeating.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
So
True.
I think all of it's useful if it's applied.
Yeah. This is an interesting question. Okay. Have you ever thought, "I could double my revenue if I just sold this differently?"
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I have thought that. I have thought that. I have thought that. I've probably given too much of myself for a lot cheaper, I think,
Yeah.
for sure. Especially back in
Yeah.
the day. I would have done things differently. Majority of my business is in Turkey at the minute. So
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
I've got a whole different page with over a
I
million
saw that.
followers there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've got clients out there, I've got fitness clients out there, and I'm doing some other stuff in the future. But I think if I was to do things again, start again, which I did there, that I learned
Yeah.
stuff. But again, it's a different culture, it's a different thing. It's different. If I was
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do same stuff again in the UK, or when I do something, I would definitely value my time a bit more because I have learned a lot about what impact I know I can make.
Yeah. Because is honesty commercially limiting? Like, do you think that being honest limits that
Yeah,
capacity?
yeah, it's definitely got me kicked out of loads of rooms.
Yeah.
100%. Like, not even honest, you're just a threat. If you're a confident individual, which I know I am,
Mm.
right? I'm not trying to be a dick, but I've done the right things in my life and the wrong things in my life to learn
Yeah. Yeah.
on how it is to be myself and be a confident individual. And when you are a confident individual, you're going to be a threat to most rooms. So
Yeah.
when you are a threat to most rooms, unfortunately, if you are a confident individual and if you talk openly, you actually to the person you're talking to, you bring up to them what they are not.
100%. It's a mirror, right?
So it's a mirror. So when they see you and go, fuck, this motherfucker sees through me. I don't want him here.
Yeah.
So then it's like, holy fucking shit. I need to get him out of this room. And so
Yeah.
you lose money, you lose contacts. It's annoying. It's a shit game.
Okay, you're a dad now. How old's your son?
It's gonna be 9 months soon.
Oh,
9 months
such a
soon, yeah.
cute age as well. Has that changed how you see your own body now? I know you've always been very open and,
Yeah,
about it all, but has it
yeah.
changed since you've had a kid?
Yeah, I've wanted to get in better shape, to be honest. I just don't want my son or any other kids that I have, hopefully in the future, to be at home and look at a unhealthy body and go, "That's okay."
Yeah,
Where I don't wanna have to teach. I'd rather set an example, I
totally.
think that
Yeah,
and it's the best way to teach. I'm not even gonna force him to sports. I'm taking him to where I'm going to train, and he's
100%.
probably naturally gonna wanna get involved. So, like,
100%. Let the kids see you.
all my friends are
Yeah,
pro athletes, footballers, MMA fighters, jujitsu guys. Like,
yeah,
he's gonna wanna get involved and have fun.
totally.
Like, I'm
He's
not
not gonna have
I'm
a
not
choice.
gonna his mum was a professional tennis player. His granddad on his mum's side was a three-time Olympian. Like,
Wow.
so
It is, got
sports
some,
everywhere.
roots to fill. Yeah.
There's sports everywhere, but there's no pressure in the sense of like, you have to do this. You just
Yeah.
whatever you do, just do it to the best of your ability. Like, even if it's a librarian, just make sure you're a fucking good one, you know?
Do they even exist anymore?
I don't fucking know. I never went anyway. I never went anyway.
I don't know, but, has it
Yeah.
changed what you care about, like, professionally, personally?
I'll be honest, I've always really cared about family. I've
Mm,
always really cared about family.
mm,
I've always really cared about family, but it's just really amplified that a lot, like really boosted that. And I just want to kind of do what I can to give the value that I can to the people that I work with, the people that work for me,
Yeah.
and create more time and more space to hang out
Yeah.
with my son and my family.
Yeah. Do you find that a bit harder now? Like, I know you do travel. We were traveling quite a bit for work. I haven't seen much. Like, is that still
Yeah.
happening? Are you struggling with that? Are you taking him with you? What does that look like?
Yeah. So the mum, my missus, she's pretty cool. She's still off work until
Yeah.
June, and
Yeah.
so with travel and everything, work stuff. No, I've just been going myself, just in and out, getting the
Yeah.
job done, coming back, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then everything else, yes, it has been harder. It's crazy, and when you have a kid, you realize how much time you actually had.
Oh my God, I
So
know.
now you're like, yeah. So
What did we do?
it's forcing someone like me that is a little bit chaotic with timings and schedule and everything. It's definitely forced me to be a little bit more structured, a little bit more planned out, and
Yeah.
kind of forcing me to, which I'm sure like you emailed me about dates like 3 times, right? So
Yeah.
I've definitely got some form of fucking ADHD or some bullshit. I hate that
Don't
shit.
we
Yeah,
don't we
yeah,
all?
yeah,
Don't we all?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
in fact, someone
So
said to me the other day, she goes, "You've got ADHD, right?" And I was like, "Nah, it's fine.
yeah, whatever. Exactly,
Let me
exactly.
just close
So
my 50 tabs." Um,
yeah, yeah. So like, it's definitely helped change and pay attention to those sort of things for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your child followed your content at 18, would you stand by it all?
Followed my content, as
Yeah.
in
Like
stuff that
when
I've put out there.
Yeah. I mean, like we said before, you
Uh,
can change your mind, and if you've been wrong, you're happy to be wrong, but would you be like, "Actually, I'm okay with you looking at all that. That's all cool. That's"
I'm totally okay with him looking at that 1000%. I got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
The only thing, yeah, I'm fine with that. I would just make sure he's not on social media and on a phone for as long as possible, for sure.
Yeah, sure. 100% on the
I
same
know
page.
it's hard. It's going to be harder than, like, I know it's going to be hard, but I think the world's going to flip the other way around.
I
Personally,
agree. I
I
agree.
don't know. I think
Yeah.
all this shit is going to be really communities, people in person,
Yeah.
communication. I think that's going to be way more forced after this next generation that suck on batteries um just look
I agree.
down and have shit posterior chains. So
Totally. So let's
I
just
think
talk about
so.
coaching for let's talk about coaching for just a little second. You've still got your course? You doing
In the UK, in Turkey, I
Yeah,
do. In the UK,
in
I've kind of stopped everything for now. I'm going to build something else. I'm kind of loading things in the UK, just changing things up. I'm just
Yeah.
changing things up a little bit, taking some
Yeah.
time to figure things out again, I guess.
Yeah, because you went over to Turkey initially. When was that now? How long ago? 2 years ago?
Which
When you went over to
to
Turkey to
Turkey?
help out?
For that. Oh, for that.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you say? I thought you said coaching. Sorry, my bad.
Also, yeah, I was gonna talk about coaching, but then I kinda just got like, yeah. So,
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah,
was gonna
yeah.
say,
Okay.
you've got your coaching in Turkey now, but you went over there initially to help out
I
with
went
this.
there. That was no. I've been going to Turkey for all my life, so it was kind of
We know.
already kind of there from a coaching perspective. It was just
Yeah.
more of a. I was kind of stuck here with, like, my
Yeah, okay.
following and what I was doing, and I was like, "Oh, what's going
Yeah,
on? What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm pretty
yeah.
sure my content's pretty decent. Why are people not relating to it?" Not. And to be honest, I think it's a cultural thing. You know,
Okay.
majority of my followers are like Londoners. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm like, I've got people in Australia, I've got people, like, all over, but
Yeah.
from a cultural perspective, I think it's quite harder to relate to myself. Not a
Yeah.
racial thing, but a cultural, like,
Cultural thing.
understanding. Everyone has their tribe, right? So,
Yeah.
of course, most of the people in the UK, they're gonna relate to probably an English person more than they would
Yeah.
to me, quite
Yeah.
naturally. So
Interesting.
when I go to Turkey, and first language is Turkish, and I'm
Yeah.
obviously Turkish looking, like, it's
Yeah.
just an easier connection, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, let me
Interesting.
try that out there. And then
Yeah.
within a year and a half, I've got over 1 million followers. So
Serious?
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
So
need some tips, dude.
yeah, yeah. And then yeah,
I
yeah.
need to go and watch your, Turkish content. Do you speak Turkish?
Yeah, you won't understand the thing.
Well, I won't understand it. So it's all in Turkish.
Yeah, 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 100%.
Interesting. Cool. Oh, and that's
Yeah.
awesome. Do you think the industry like we said earlier, there's like a million coaches now, right? Like everyone's a coach. Do you think the industry is broken, or is it just giving people exactly what they're asking for? Like we just need to start being more.
I think people are broken. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I just think the industry, I think there's just too much saying and not enough doing. I think that's
Yeah.
the main thing. Same with the PTs, same with the online PTs, same with the
Yeah.
clients. The online PTs have the same issue they're trying to teach their clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
So there's a balance of like oversimplifying something.
Mm.
And then like there's a balance of simplifying something complex for someone to understand.
Mm.
But then there's something that's too oversimplifying. So like
Mm.
if an online PT, is
Mm.
like got all these followers from a few viral videos,
Yeah.
and they are in not even physically, but like mentally from the way they speak to how they hold themselves and what they say.
Mm.
If they're not in a respectable manner,
Mm.
I just don't think you should be talking.
Mm. Shut up.
Like if you're 18 and you're trying to be an online PT, go into the gym, spend 4 or 5 years, really learn who you are as a coach and what you
Yeah.
can do, and then start applying that, and then
Yeah.
start doing that. You know, I think
Yeah.
that's the biggest problem. So,
Yeah.
like, I didn't go online until I did a solid 6, 7 years on the gym floor. I didn't say
Yeah.
anything online. I didn't say
No.
anything until that
Mm.
moment, So I
That
think that
could
makes a
go.
big difference.
Yeah. Do you reckon that goes back to kind of almost similar to what we were talking about before? Well, not really, but like I think people don't necessarily want to work for that they got now. You know, they see people making money online, getting followers, finding
Yeah.
it like it's the easy way out. So I'll just do that because that looks easy. Whereas they don't realize actually behind all that, like you said, you spent 7 years on the gym floor. Like I was 33 by when I started my coaching business. Like had life experience before that. Do you think people are just wanting the easy way out? Maybe.
I think it's harder. So I don't know.
Yeah.
They can think it's the easy way out, but it's
Yeah.
harder.
100%.
So
I agree. I think they think it's
yeah.
easy though, right? You know?
Yeah, they think it's easy. They think get a bit of followers
Yeah.
and do this, but it doesn't work like that. I think if they were to go into the gym and actually do some work, I think they will be happier. I think they will make more money and they'll give more value. I think so.
Yeah.
And then when the time is right, if the time is right, if there's a gap and you think you can fill that gap with something valuable, then I think you should really go for it. Or you do both, but you really get good at actual coaching before you start doing all the other shit. I think so. I think that's the right way to do it. I think that's
Yeah.
what's missing. Any young people that are kind of dreaming or chasing to be that, if you do that now and do the hard work early, you're going to win in the long run for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For
What are
sure.
your when you coach, what are your 3 sort of I suppose I'm saying 3, could be 2, could be fucking 1, 5,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
things that you base your coaching around? Like, what are the important things? Like, I have my pillar I call them my pillars, right? Like, my 3 things that I, like,
Yeah.
base my coaching around. Do you have that?
Pillar for me or for a new coach?
For what do you in your coaching, for example, like, I have my 3 pillars. It's, like, fitness, nutrition, and mindset. Like, move your body, look after you, and then nourish
Yeah.
your mind. Like, that's my thing, and I think they're all just as important as the others, the others. Do you have any, like,
Yeah.
solid foundations that when you coach, you're like, "This is what the basis of the coaching is gonna be around?"
Kind of. It gets quite individual. So like
Mm.
the main pillar is to solve what the problem is. To solve the problem, there's a lot of questions required from a good
Yeah.
coach
Yeah.
to be able to get them to speak about their
Mm.
problem if they trust you, and they will answer their own question themselves once they realize the problem. That's only if the right questions are asked from a good coach, which makes the difference between a shitty coach and a good coach and someone that gives real value to someone who doesn't. That's the main pillar, I would say, because the rest follows. The rest comes out. The rest kind of just unfolds anyway. Because most people that are unhealthy, that are say really overweight or don't train and don't do this and all of that, it's usually people that it's all up here, it's all in your head. So there's something you need to fix there before you take action. So which is another reason why I couldn't sell what I needed to sell. It was harder for me to sell that. I'd probably make more money if I said I was a fucking therapist.
Probably. Totally. Especially
So like
in London.
yeah, so like if I was to say that, if I was a qualified therapist, I would actually
Yeah.
probably make a ton of cash. Like
Yeah.
well,
What is,
pillar out.
No, I think that's good. Feel like as well, most of the time with lots of these online things as well, that those questions are never even being asked. Like people don't even ask the questions. They're like, they just want them, they take the money and then they go. Like, yeah, sure, here, cool, have your thing, go. There's no questions
Yeah,
asked at all. Yeah.
nothing. No, it's hard.
Yeah. Okay, last question. What does ethical coaching look like in 2026, 2027? Like, where are we going, do you reckon?
Uh, what I think ethical is, or where do you think we're going?
Where do you think we're going? Like, what is it looking like? What's the landscape look like?
I think there will always be coaching. People always need
Yeah.
help. I think there will
Mm.
always be coaching.
AI is not taking a job just yet.
AI can try to take my job, but there's no way AI can make my clients or anyone that I talk to create the feeling that I can create with my energy.
Yeah.
AI can say what the fuck I can say exactly, even with my tone of voice, but there is no way in hell AI could implement the energy of me making someone feel a special way, whether
Yeah.
it's a shoulder touch, whether it's how I express myself at the right timing and how I can bring out the best of that
Yeah.
person. I think AI, if anything, can help you if you're smart.
Yeah.
So,
Smart. Yeah. Sure.
use AI
Yeah.
to help you, to give more value, to make your life easier, to assist it,
To add it.
So
Yeah.
I think things are gonna get really advanced and things are gonna get smoother. And if anything, AI probably help pick up more data on the clients to potentially help you coach better, only if you have the right systems and only if you are good at coaching. If you don't know how to coach initially in person, you're not gonna be able to pick on those cues. You're just not gonna be able to do it. And therefore, it's gonna just oversaturate the market with lower value of coaches. And if anything, it brings more customers for me.
Are you coaching, so like you said, differently in Turkey? Like, is it a different module and that you had in England?
It's the different culture, so my angle and how I'll talk to people would be more relatable to them. Obviously, I know
Yeah.
both cultures very
Yeah.
well, so
Yeah.
it'll be a little bit similar message, same message, but it will
Yeah.
just be slightly different angle, and the way I approach things will be a little bit different. But also have to remember as well, I just remembered, like with fucking Ozempic and TRT and
Yeah.
fucking all of that shit coming along, like
Yeah.
why would Sharon from fucking Birmingham pay 2 grand to an online PT where she could just get a quick jab, So
Totally. Well, we can have another whole conversation on that. I mean, where do we go with that? I don't want to get me started. I have very
yeah.
strong feelings around that. I don't know about you. Actually, that's a good question. It's going mad in England, like you see all the stuff. I mean, it's going mad here as well. Every like lady and her dog's got having a jab. And yeah, exactly. Spending how much money a month, and then you go, can't afford coaching, can't afford fresh food. But
Yeah.
is Turkey the same? Is that happening there at all? Is it?
No, not yet. Not
Yeah.
not yet. There is starts things coming up way more,
Mm,
100%. But I would
mm.
say I'd say I'm the leading personal trainer there, as in volume wise
Yeah.
and message wise. So I
Yeah.
think I can do a good job on dictating where it goes,
Yeah.
because I will call out the people that create false claims on it.
Yeah.
Look, and for some people might really need it, but like,
Oh, no, I'm not saying
you
there's
know,
definitely a place for it, right? But,
yeah. But again, it's just like one of those things where you just, oh, they've got a problem. Here's you can solve it here like this. Take this now.
yeah,
That's
totally.
the problem.
I'm gonna ask you one more question, actually. Is there anything that you haven't called out that you wish is something you stayed quiet on, sorry, that you wish you'd called out?
Something that I say quiet. Did you say?
Stayed quiet on, yeah,
Oh,
wish you'd called out?
I
No?
don't think so. I don't think
You've
so.
probably
There's
called it out,
opinion.
that's probably why.
I've called stuff out, but there is definitely opinions I keep to myself for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I just don't think some people just will not understand.
They're the ones that go to the mates group, right?
They're the ones that are going to make group. They're the ones you get arrested for.
Totally. I just
They're, the-
someone
they're,
just
the-
said to me today, "I've reported you," that they reported me. I was like, "Thank you." Okay.
yeah. When people will say like everyone's fucking crazy in their own mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
every person has got a group chat where they would get fucking arrested for if
Oh,
someone said
totally. Me and
So
one of my girlfriends are like, "You're the person I'm calling if I have to hide a body, right? Like, it's you and me hiding the body."
yeah,
All right. Thank you so much. Do you wanna tell everyone where they can find you, how they can work with you?
yeah. If you want to find me, just fly to fucking London, innit? No, I'm joking. If you want, just Diren Kartal on Instagram, and then you'll find everything else that comes with it. Probably be doing loads of stuff in the near future. English speaking profile. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what that best thing is, I think. And I think it's going to be a lot of probably in-person community-based stuff, which I'm excited about, actually.
Oh my gosh, so sorry to cut that podcast off so abruptly. Diren's fire alarm started going off, but I absolutely loved chatting to Diren. He's just so down to earth, such a real human, no bullshit, and I just love that in someone. So if you are keen to follow along Diren or work with Diren at all, you can find him on Instagram at Diren.Kartal or on YouTube as well at Diren Kartal. See you next week on the pod.